YouTube, just to show you. It's been a while since I made a video. I've just been so busy and, living life, enjoying life. I'm sitting here at my son's track practice. So I thought, well, this would be a good time to make a video and give everybody an update on how I've been. I have the VSG vertical sleeve gastrectomy on December 15th, 2011. So I'm 15 months out. This is May 7th, 2013. So about 15 months out. Things feel really good. I am maintaining my weight. I fluctuate between 176 and 180. I was trying to stay in the 180 range, but my body said we're going down to the 170, so that's fine. I'm currently wearing a size 10 or 12, medium or large, top and bottom. My shoe size did go down. I was in a 10, now I'm in a 9. I can do some 8.5 as well. And it's so fun dressing up. Now that it's warm outside, and, well, it's getting warm. It's not really all that warm, but it's getting warmer outside, and all the cute clothes are coming out, and the cute shoes, and it's so fun shopping. And I'm going to have to post some pictures of myself and what I look like right now. But it's been great. As far as my eating, I don't really count calories anymore. That's not good. That is the truth. I just eat, and I eat pretty much what I want to. I still try to keep protein first, and get my fluids in and my vitamins in. But I stopped. Well, I've had a couple episodes where I've eaten too much. But mainly, I don't count as much as I should. I kind of stopped that because, after you get into the routine of eating, you kind of know. And so I say my calorie range is between 1,000 and 1,300. And on some days I do go up to about 2,000 not because I'm eating that much, but because I've added a lot of drinks that have calories in them. Because sometimes you want something different, or you want to go out and enjoy a nice drink, and I love raspberry tea. So if anywhere I can get a good raspberry tea or something, I'm going to have it. And I don't restrict myself and say, you can't have this, you can't have it. I eat whatever I want to in moderation until I see that it's getting out of control. I will put it, back in check. I don't advise anybody else to do that. I'm just being honest for myself. But I do. If I want a dessert, I'll have a dessert. I don't eat a lot of it. It's still just a couple bites. And it's not so much that I'm full, but I just, the desire to want any more goes away after a couple bites of ice cream or cake or whatever. So it's just what my body does. I don't want to consume a lot. Because stuff like that are slaughter foods, and you can eat a whole bunch of them, but I lose interest after a few bites. Which helps. For me right now at this point. I still have not been exercising as much, and I promised myself that I would get back on the grind, and just because I need to tone up. And I'm completely happy with the way I look and everything, but there's still areas of my body that I believe I need to tone up, and my boyfriend doesn't really care. I could gain another 100 pounds and he would be perfectly happy, which that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're going to keep this. And I still weigh myself, if not daily, every other day, because I want to make sure that I'm staying on track and, that I'm within my fluctuating zones and stuff, that I'm not getting too out of control. So I still weigh myself. I still want to be accountable for, my actions. And when I see that it's not working, then I'll switch up and do better. I don't do protein shake. Well, I was doing the Premier shakes, but I stopped going to get them. So basically, I get mainly my protein from real foods. Um, and I eat these protein bars, and I don't have any with me. But I have these protein bars that I actually really enjoy, and I'm not really concerned about a whole bunch of carbs. I'm sorry, I eat real food. I get my real protein from real food. Um, I may not always hit the 70 mark, but I know that I'm close to, and I also eat Greek yogurt almost every day. I have a Greek yogurt, and try to eat, my meats and everything. So I don't think that I'm doing too bad. Then again, who knows? I may not be as good as I think I am. My labs are good. I do take, my vitamins every day, and sometimes I feel I'm tired. Not fatigued or anything. Well, some days I do get fatigued, but put it like this: I tire easier. Like having a day full of activities, by the end of that day, I am exhausted. And another thing is I stay cold. At work, I know that I am killing my coworkers because I always have my heater on. It's like I cannot warm up, and it's people think that I'm really crazy when I say that I'm cold, and I'm cold from the inside out. It's like it's not just a normal chill like I used to have. This is a completely different level of cold that it's almost impossible for me to keep warm. I have to put layers upon layers. Like being at my son's track meet, a normal person could put on a jacket and be fine. But me, it's like I have to put layers and layers on, and I can still be cold. With the wind and everything. It's ridiculous how my body temperature is I don't know what to do about that. I just try to adjust and always keep a sweater or a jacket with me, and be conscious of the weather because even though it may say 60 and sunny, depending on how much wind is blowing, I can still breathe. Yeah. But other than that, I really can't complain. I mean, this procedure has changed, changed my life. And there is nothing that I can really say bad about it, except for you are responsible for the decisions that you make before the surgery and after the surgery. You're responsible for your eating habits. You're responsible for your exercise. And if it doesn't work for you, you're basically, you know, responsible for the outcome. Like the way I eat food. I'm not gonna, restrict myself from anything that I want because I can only eat small quantities. So I try to eat quality good food and enjoy myself. But if that stops working for me, I can't blame anybody but myself because I've been given the tool to be successful. And I believe that I've been successful. I mean, other people may think that I'm still too big, but that was never my goal, was to be small. I was never wanting to be a size 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I never wanted to be that. This size 12, 10, 12 is what I wanted to be. I still wanted to be curvaceous. I still wanted to fill out my clothes. I still wanted to have a voluptuous, body, and I feel like a 10, 12 is perfect for me. That may not work for other people, but that's okay because this is all an individual road. This is an individual life, and but I'm happy. I am so happy with where I am, what I'm doing, and the fact that I did it for me. I didn't do it for anybody, and I'm not going to maintain it for anybody. This is where I want to be, and this is how I want to live my journey and do my journey. I'm sorry about that. That was very cute. But, I'm happy. Like I said, I wish, let me see, there. I'm sitting in the car, and, when you sit, you kind of look bigger than what you are. got on this jumpsuit here. I don't know if you can see. That looks like it's not. Got on my slip. Right here at my son's thing. I just wanted to be comfortable. So anyway, I just wanted to give a quick update since I haven't been on here. Let's see, what else is new? Periods. Menstrual cycles, sorry. Menstrual cycles are a lot better for the ladies. I used to have really heavy cycles, and they are getting better. They still come a lot more frequently than they used to, but it's not bad. Not anything that I can't live with. And I'm still happy in my relationship. I'm pretty sure he's going to watch this. Hi. So, doing good, and things have changed a lot. In my life, I found that a lot of females will hate on you because you've made a change, and then I've had a female that talks about the fact that of the way that I lost my weight, and was ridiculing me on Facebook, and I didn't even know. And someone had told me about it, and it was all, she was just hating the way that I look. I mean, she's several years older than I am, and for whatever reason, But my thing is, no matter how you feel about me, it's not going to change the way I am. It's not going to change the way I look. It's not going to change the way that I dress, because I like to be feminine, so I dress feminine. I like to look nice. You hating on the way I look isn't going to change anything. And so the only thing that I can say is, if you have people that, hate on you because of the way your new book or new you, is to keep doing you. Being a success, the best way to beat the haters is to continue to be a success. And I don't take it, it hurt, but I've learned that I can't take it personally, because I realize that there's something that's lacking inside of that person, where I used to be insecure. I realize that person probably still is, and until they come to grips with themselves and figure out what it is that they need to change to like themselves better, there's nothing I can do about it but continue to be me, and I'm going to do that. So, if you have people that, don't want to be your friend, or want to be your friend because of it, still keep your eyes and ears open. Treat everybody with respect, but also know that not everybody is trying to get close to you because they really like you. Some people just want to have something to go and talk about you about. Have something to talk about you about. So, I have a handful of friends, but I don't even use all my fingers of the friends that I have. But you grow into yourself, and you learn to get a thick skin, and you learn to say, regardless of how you feel about me, doesn't change that my name is Shay, and it doesn't change that this is the new me. And I'm still going to like me, and I'm still going to hold my head up high that I am a wonderful person. And it didn't change. I don't think that I'm better than anybody else, and I don't put anybody else down because they haven't achieved the goals that I have, or they are not the size that I am. I would never do that. Because anything can happen tomorrow, and something can happen, and all the way back, Lord forbid, but it can happen. I love people for who they are and not what size they are, and I would hope that people would love and respect me for the same way. And I know that's not going to happen, but people have their own issues, and you just have to forgive them, look past them, and keep it moving. So all of my sleeve sisters and brothers, I say, continue on your journey, keep your heads up, feel good about yourself, be cute, boo. Like me and my friends always say, ABC, always be cute and confident. So I will chat with you all later. If you have any questions, you're more than free to leave me a comment, and I hope you all have a great Mother's Day for all those wonderful new sleeve moms. Hope you all have a great Mother's Day, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.